Welcome, my conscious family. Today I'm hearing you are going to have the biggest breakthrough of your life. And I want to talk about what does it actually means to have a breakthrough, because I feel like in the spiritual community there is so much misunderstanding and people often confuse the breakthrough when you already have manifested what you want. But the breakthrough isn't that. It's not when you already bought the house, you already got the job, you already sold something. It's before that. It happens in the moment when you realize, oh my God, yes, I am that person. Oh my God, yes, I deserve that. The minute you decide, the minute you step into that energy, you have already shifted. And I have been working so much on this, you guys. Everything I teach, everything I talk about, it's not coming from the books and from the podcast, it's coming from experience. I have experienced how manifestation works so many times. And if you're new here, please, the video yesterday, I know I shoot such an amazing message, but I shoot with the camera, with the other camera, the front camera on, and it didn't shoot me, it shoot the wall. So in the end I just decided to post this voice of me talking uh, about how is irrelevant, and why we get stuck on the how and we don't see the way out, and you feel like, oh my God, like how it's gonna happen for me, I don't understand, I don't know the way. You don't need to know the way. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that, because now you see me and I was talking so very passionately about this. You don't need to know the how. The breakthrough can happen literally you watching this video, and it will happen if you stay until the end and if you watch this video. I want to say a few things first. Okay, you guys, I always like to share little bits about myself. So I love to film in my mama's room, but right now is she's sleeping in her room, so I don't want to wake her. And I was just thinking how when she was gone, she went on a trip to Italy. When she was gone, that's when I made those videos with that energy, and I was I was getting such strong intuitive messages and dreams, and it really, really, helped me to share the message with you. And I was thinking, why was I in such a different energy? And the reason why I'm saying this right now is because you also are in the same energy. Okay, we are connected. Every single person who clicked on this video, there is no coincidence. And someone asked me, how do you know who I am? I don't know who you are. But if you clicked on this video, that's your intuition who called you to click on this video. There is no accident. If you felt called to the video, then yes, it is for you 100%. And claim these messages. When you take a pause and you write in the comments, I claim this message for myself, you truly send a message to the universe that yes, this is what you are going through. Okay. Why am I mentioning this? Everything I mention is also because I feel like we are connected, and I don't want to just bring the messages here without sharing about myself, my journey, and what I'm going through. So I was living in Bali. I decided to come back. I missed everything about my country. Serbia is a beautiful country. We have beautiful nature, and Belgrade is such a live and vibrant city. The food is so tasty, and we have music and our traditions. And I miss my country, my people. We are very strong people. Okay, in the 1999 we were bombarded by the NATO, and I was 5 years old. I was hiding underground. We've been through so many wars. We were a big country, Yugoslavia, with Croatia, with other countries around us. And then everything, started separating. And I'm not going to talk about politics, but what I want to say is that my people are very, very strong people. We are very stubborn, very strong people. And so I came back here and I wanted to stay with my mom because I missed her and I love her so much. And now when she was gone, I saw myself being so inspired with my own thoughts, with my own energy, and just completely shifted. You guys can see that the last few videos they have much more comments and views because my energy was different. And maybe this is something that you need to hear as well, is that when you are on this journey of awakening, when you are intuitive, when you are a healer, a shaman, a wizard, an alchemist, however you want to call yourself, you need to spend time alone. I cannot emphasize this enough. You need to spend time alone because downloads that you're going to have right now are going to be huge. You cannot, hear me out, you cannot get the downloads if you're constantly occupied. The breakthrough that you want to have is not about the goal itself. The breakthrough happens the minute you can have it right now if you choose to do so. If you choose to have one right now, you can have one right now. So the breakthrough happens when you're listening to something, or even just with your own thoughts, even more with God, because you can hear God more in the silence. Okay? He speaks to you, but you cannot hear him if you're constantly scrolling, talking, doing. We are human beings, not human doings. And especially if you're here on my channel, please listen to this. As I was saying this, it's not a coincidence again that I'm mentioning this with my mom. I see now how my energy since she came back is sort of hidden, more shy, more conflicted, more in my thoughts, less in my body. And I'm not saying that you need to go on the mountains and live alone, away from everyone. But please, you cannot live a mediocre life. You cannot live a life like other people. You are here to help others awaken in their consciousness. Every single person who comes on my channel. I always say, welcome my conscious family. And I always say that you are here to rise in your own consciousness and in that way help others to awaken as well. You cannot do that if you are living a mediocre life. When I say mediocre, I don't mean about how much money you make, or you work in a company like everyone else. Whatever. That's not what I'm saying. When I say mediocre, I mean also that is what I'm saying, but I am saying more. Your habits and the way you live your life daily, on a daily basis, has to be very different than majority of people. You can have miracles, and you are about to have miracles if you listen to these messages. We are in this together, okay? I am feeling your energy. That's why you clicked on this video, and that's why I'm talking about this, because it's going through me for you. So you are about to have the breakthroughs, you're about to have the downloads, you're about to have your mind completely open, your heart open. But in order to do that, in order to have that breakthrough, to finally, as I said, breakthrough is not when you um, is not when you already. I don't like that I'm filming in this room, so guys, I'm gonna find an apartment. I'm just honestly lazy to go look for it because it's fucking 7 degrees out there. It's super cold. And I love being alone. I love living alone. Um, I mean, if you want to know a little bit about me, obviously, of course, I would like to have a family one day, and to have, to live with someone, of course. But what I'm trying to say is that being alone and living alone and spending time alone is very, very crucial at this point. Okay, I took a card today. Look at this card. It says be at home. And I was like, what is this? Because I was sick for like almost 2 weeks and I was at home. And now I'm finally going out and the card says be at home. You guys, this is your message today. You are about to have your breakthrough, but you need to give God space to do so. You are of God. God is always with you. You are not separate from God. Okay, God is consciousness and you're never separate from it. You can always have the breakthrough when when you are aware of your connection to God. So it's about being aware that you are not only this human body, stuck in the 3D circumstances, a victim. When you awaken to the power, when you awaken that you are the main character, you need to make space for the breakthrough. The breakthrough happens in those moments when you are almost, I don't want to say bored, but trust me, it's true. They happen more when you are with yourself and not with yourself. A mistake that we make is thinking resting, for example. Oh, I'm gonna rest and watch Netflix. That's not really resting. If you want to really rest your eyes, your mind, your body, just lay down on the floor in your apartment or sit, and no music, no nothing, just you, and be present in the moment. Whatever arises for you, practice this. Just say, I'm safe, I am safe, I am safe. Everything is working out for me. Whatever anger, whatever emotion, just breathe into that part of your body and say, I am safe, I allow myself to feel, and I release this with peace, with love. And you are truly special. And I was just now stopping to see if special is the right word. Everyone is special in their own way, but the community here are light workers, warriors, Vikings, shamans, wizards, alchemists. Okay, you cannot have your breakthroughs, your downloads, your missions, your purpose in life if you are trying to live life like everyone else. Everyone else is living life like everyone else, and they are sleepers. I don't try to divide people and to have some kind of a war between sleepers but we need to differentiate people who are in the main character energy, such as yourself, who are here on this channel to awaken, who are awakening to the truth of who they are, who are understanding the systems, the matrix that is being programmed in us, who is aware how the food, how the school system, how the media, how everything is trying to lower our vibration. The main character is someone who is also aware of themselves, aware of the power that they have to change with their mind, with their intuition, to change their life, to manifest, to heal, to transform. You are someone who can transmute the energy of anger into the love, into the passion. You are someone who has a big purpose in life, um, to help others. You are someone who is learning to set boundaries, to communicate, to express, to sit with the emotion. And when I say other people, I don't mean that we are in some kind of a war with them or anything like that. But when you are on this journey and you have people in your surroundings who are not, and we all have them, by the way, there is no way you can live in this universe, in this planet Earth, that you don't have NPCs, I like to call them, or sweepers, in this world. Those are the people who are in the victim mindset. They are completely unaware of how the media and food and everything is trying to lower our vibration and keep us stuck in the loop. They are unaware. They blame others, but they don't understand how this works in the bigger picture. They don't understand that they have the power to change. They don't know how to change. They are unaware of that. They blame others and they are constantly stuck. And I always want to help those people. Of course, I want to help everyone. But I've learned over the years that those people don't want to, be helped. And that's okay. Everybody has a journey. I believe that soul has many lives and we choose if we want to awaken or not. We have free will and the awakening is hard. So that's why we sometimes go back. We say, I don't want to know the truth because now I know that I am responsible. Now I know that I myself need to work on myself and not other people. So it's a lot of responsibility, a lot of responsibility. But I am telling you, this life is worth it, is worth the responsibility. Forgive yourself for all the past mistakes because mistakes are not mistakes, they are learning. You don't say, I made 50 mistakes. It's not a mistake. 50 times you did something and you learned something from it. It's not a mistake. Nothing is ever a mistake. It's all a learning process. The soul came here to evolve, to learn, to expand. It's all about the experience, human experience, okay? Soul's journey of the self-discovery through the human perception, if I'm saying that right. I don't know, my English is not my first language, you guys, but what I'm saying, you cannot fit yourself into the box and try to fit in with majority of the people because you were never meant to fit in. And you are about to have the biggest breakthrough in your life. When I say breakthrough again, breakthrough is not about what happens after the breakthrough. Breakthrough is what happens when you have, it can happen right now in this moment. It's happening right now in this moment for some of you guys, I know that. And take this moment right now, set an intention, send a message to the universe. I am having a biggest breakthrough in my fucking life, okay? The biggest breakthrough in my fucking life right now. You guys, I am telling you, the power of decision, the power of intention is the biggest power ever. I am sharing this now in my videos so much because it's so important, because I had a huge breakthrough recently. I told you this story. I decided something about myself, who I am. One day I just was sick of myself and I said, I don't care anymore. I have decided this is who I am and this is what I'm doing. And everything shifted for me afterwards. So the breakthrough wasn't when everything shifted. The breakthrough was that second when I made a decision about who I am. And this is the main character energy. Is not waiting for approval. Is not waiting for someone else to tell them who they are. Is deciding who you are this moment right now. So writing that comment down is you taking your focus on setting the intention on what do you believe for yourself. And this is the breakthrough. And then everything changes in your life. Everything. Work, purpose, money, everything changes in your life. Okay, the minute you decide who you are. So always be the main character. Never forget your power. Even when someone tries to take it away, you say, I understand this is a conflict, but I understand that this is my life. And every single person who comes into my life, they come for me to learn something, and vice versa. This is the most selfless thing you can do. Trust me. When I became aware that I am the main character, I became the most selfless and loving person. Not the most, but more than I was before. Before, when I was in the victim mindset, everybody was guilty. I just didn't know how to handle. I was filled with so much anger. But when you understand that we are all in this together, and if everyone is aware that they are the main character in their own life, everyone would be happy. There would be no blaming, there would be no gaslighting and manipulating. There would be only, I understand this pattern of yours. My inner child needs love. That's why I am reacting this way. Why do you think you are reacting that way? Let's see how we can resolve and help each other grow. It would be a wonderful, wonderful world. Okay, you guys. So, to sum it up, the message today, I know it was all over the place. My energy is a little bit all over the place. I already shared why, because I do notice that that my messages are much more stronger when I am alone. And again, it's because you are meant to be alone. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. If you clicked on this video, you cannot have the same habits and the lifestyle like someone else who is not on this journey. Your lifestyle and habits need to be different because you are very intuitive, you're very open. And if you're constantly doing things and constantly so much media around you, you cannot get those downloads and breakthroughs that you want. So, spend more time alone in peace and quiet. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of your thoughts. When you sit alone with your thoughts, you allow the emotions. You breathe and you say to yourself, I am safe. I am safe. All is well. I am always divinely protected and guided. After a few minutes, I am telling you, it will pass away. So do that. And of course, listen to your intuition. You are under no obligations to follow social structures that sleepers follow. You are under no obligation to follow social structures that sleepers do. You cannot. So you need to follow only your intuition. And when you feel you make a, you made an agreement to have a lunch, and maybe some will disagree with me on this, with your friend, but that day you feel like God is telling you, spend time alone, journal. There is something is gonna happen today. Spend time alone. Text that friend and tell them, hey, I'm so sorry, but I feel like I should stay home today. Can we reschedule for another day? And of course, I'm not saying move everything around for yourself. No, if a friend truly needs you, me first, I will be there. But I'm saying if it's just a simple coffee or lunch and you truly feel like you're going through some emotions and you should hear your thoughts, but you force yourself to go to that lunch, you're going to miss your breakthrough. And listen and follow only your intuition. It's going to take you places. Be aware of how you feel in your body. Be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of your energy, how your energy is changing throughout the day. You are the master of your energy. Nothing outside of you is controlling your energy. You can always stop and pause. Shake it off, shake your body. Take few deep breaths. Take a glass of water very consciously. Become aware. You can tell yourself, if you feel sleepy, you can tell yourself, you can do something. You can tell yourself, you can like training a dog. You can tell to your mind, I am awakened. I have so much energy. You can have a glass of water. You can jump. Trust me. You are the master of your energy. You can control your energy every single time. If something triggers you, you can take a pause. You can say, this is a pause. What am I feeling? Why am I feeling? What is this triggering in me? Am I really in the right, or should I apologize to this person? Maybe they are right. Should I ask them, are they really thinking that what they said? What is behind what they said? So you see, the thought process. It's not reacting on what life brings us, but it's the awareness. And live your life with presence, with awareness, with intuition, with joy, with truly slowing down. And I don't care if you're in a big corporation and you can't slow down. Ask yourself, what parts of me still believe that I need to stay here? What parts of me still believe that I'm unworthy to do what I want in my time and to live a slower life? What parts of me don't believe that it's even possible? So ask yourself these questions. I once worked as a waitress in a company and so many other jobs because I couldn't believe that it was possible for me to work whenever I want, however I want. So ask yourself those questions. I'm not going to ramble on anymore. If you took anything from this video, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification button so you can be notified every single day when I post a new video. Please, guys, this is karma, this is energy. It's an exchange of the energy. It helps me to continue making these free videos every single day for you. I am here for you. We are in this together. I'm not going to leave you. I'm telling you, YouTube is for the long run. I'm going to do this until I die because this is who I am. It's not my work. It's my purpose. It's my mission. It's me. It's 100% me. This is what I'm thinking 24/7. I'm constantly thinking about existence and life and purpose and helping others. So I'm going to be here in the long run, and let's stay in this together. Let's help each other. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys, and yeah, I need to start seeing the apartments. Definitely, it's something I need to do. Uh yes, I'm excited for that, for the journey. It's been a few years. I lived in Hungary, in Budapest, and I lived in Bali, and I haven't lived alone in Serbia since 2023 in the beginning, I think January, February, March, something like that. So I'm super excited, and I'm just lazy to go look for the apartments, to be honest. Anyways, you guys, stay conscious and remember to have fun.